Hi, in this video I'll show you how to do a switching turning kick, which is a turning kick off the rear foot after switching your stance. And I'll explain how to use it in free sparring. A turning kick can be done off the front leg or off the rear leg. The rear leg is going to be more powerful because you've got your weight behind it. But sometimes you want to use the front leg because that's the side the target is open. And also, your foot's nearer to the target so it gets there quicker, like that. But the kick we're going to do today is off the rear leg, but when the leg is in front for the initial stance, which means you need to switch the stance before you use the rear leg. So it's called a switching turning kick. Basically, you're switching the stance. Now, before you do this on a kick shield, it's worth practicing a double switch to get the switching action. So from here, you do 1, 2. So swivel your hips from a central axis, 1, 2. You may find that it's easier if you just go forward and back, but then you're not working the core, you're not working the muscles. And when you do the turning kick, you need that rotation. So this exercise will help develop the muscles. Initially you might find it difficult, so you might jump a bit like that. But eventually you want to stay very level and do it quickly, 1, 2, like that, 1, 2. Okay? And once you've practiced that, you're ready to practice the kick at the end. 1, 2. And then you can practice it on a kick shield. An advantage of doing the switching motion is that you can move while you're doing it, which means you can position yourself in free sparring. So you could move back, or forward, or sideways, or even diagonal forwards and backwards. So you can position yourself how you need to in sparring. Today we're just going to practice the backward one, because if you remember in the first 4 videos we dealt with an opponent approaching, so we'll continue with that scenario. So if the opponent's coming towards you, you can back off before you perform the turning kick. So start off just doing a double switch, back. Now it's important that you don't move back too much, because otherwise you're effectively just stepping back, pivoting from the foot rather than from an axis more inside your body. So 1, 2, just slightly, okay, back. You've got 2 stages to go back. Once you've done that a few times, then you can add the kick, like that, okay? And when you've practiced that a few times, you can try it on a kick shield. The way this kick's used in free sparring is like this. You've got your kicking leg in front, and as they approach, switch and move back and kick. Now it's worth leaning back, it makes the kick much easier, and also get out of the way from the attack. Go back to it. But you're still in line with the attack. Sometimes you want to get out of line, so you could try moving diagonally. Instead of going back, you go slightly to the side and a bit more. So that way you're out of the line of the kick and you still get your kick to the target. But if your stance is the other way around, you're going to have to kick to the outside of the opponent. So you go diagonally to the right and kick, which is a little bit harder because you're moving away from the kick. So there's a slight difference between the 2 kicks. If you switch, so when I'm going to kick on the inside of his body, I'll move a little bit at the beginning and a bit more at the end. Whereas going the other way, you will want to move more at the beginning and less at the end. So you can get more power and you're not moving away from the kick too much. Now you can practice this on a kick shield both ways, and make sure that the kick shield is held at an angle. Throughout this video, I've been demonstrating the turning kicks using the ball of the foot, which is more applicable in a self-defense situation where you want to cause injury to the opponent. When we showed you the kicks on the shield, we used the instep, which is more appropriate for free sparring in a competition where the idea is to get points, not to injure the opponent. and it has the extra advantage of getting more reach with the instep. Okay? If you're not used to kicking with the ball of the foot, I suggest you kick the pads with the instep. It's a lot safer, and when you can condition your ball of the foot, then you can practice the ball of the foot on the kick shield as well. Now, plenty more sparring drills videos to come, so if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Bye.